Welcome back to Megazoid's Hut. So today, this is the Crock Pocket, by the way. This is the one of the prototypes, or yeah, it's one of the prototypes I have left. I don't know if I ever showed this off on camera. That was the final. I'm still messing around with the final and getting it getting updated. So this one is the one that I'm using today. And the big news is Quake and Doom, not Quake and Doom, Duke Nukem 3D and Quake now run on the Crock Pocket, or any sort of thing similar that uses the ESP32 S3, which is able to run quite phenomenal, really, that it can run Quake. So if you Google it, you'll notice that nobody's actually done this before. This is all new stuff from the amazing DynaMight. And he's managed to, he did just sort of heavily lean on some AI, but I mean, who cares? You know, you've got to use the tools that are available. And he's managed to get these running, full versions, and they run absolutely fine. There's some loading times on the Quake, which is, I mean, you know, it's quite amazing that it works on an S3. An S3 is a very cheap microcontroller, about £3, maybe £4 or $5. But yeah, I mean, nobody's done it before. They've got Quake running on the P4. I've seen projects like that before. If you Google it, though, there's nothing for the S3. So this came out, I think he managed it this week. So yeah, fully functional. This is the full version of Quake, which I own. I have many copies of Quake, actually. But yeah, the only drawback is the slightly long loading times. But you know, give it a break. I mean, my first computer couldn't even run Quake in 1995. You kind of needed a 3D card. You had to use a graphics card and a 3D card, and I couldn't afford a 3D card. So you could play it in software mode, but it looked like absolute trash and ran like trash. So it wasn't until 1998 that I actually ran Quake properly. And yeah, I loved the game. Once I had a 3D card, the Voodoo 2, you know, I absolutely loved the game. But software mode was always a bit nasty. But yeah, this runs at a totally playable FPS. I don't know exactly what it is, 25 to 30, something like that. Oops, where am I? Yeah, I'm used to mouse and keyboard, obviously, so this takes some getting used to. Yeah, Doom, puh. You know, it's got nothing on this game. Sorry, the lights there. But yeah, that's Quake, so he's done a good job of that. Luckily, Quake doesn't have a lot of controls, really, so you just have, you know, that's the menu button. That one's weapon swap. Well, the menu, again, you need jump, that's it. So quite easy. And then Duke. It's the Atomic version. Does run the shareware version fine. You get about 30 FPS in this. It loads a lot quicker as well. I think he used Gemini CLI, is it, to shoehorn this in there, or he used yeah, he used some AI anyway. It's focusing on my fingers. Always bet on Duke. Nobody steals our chicks and lives. So yeah, quite a feat. And I should turn that down, but I mean, you can actually get in the menus and make a few alterations. Sound's one of them. Obviously, you can't remap the keyboard. Where's sound? We'll just turn it down a bit. Yeah, great job from DynaMight, and I shall put the links below to his the VMU project, certainly, which is this one. I can't show this off. I'm not going to show it off at the moment. This is actually DynaMight's VMU project. It was one of the early versions, so it can't actually do this stuff on there. I'm not going to show it off. I'll save that for another video. I'm doing the version 2, or I'm updating to version 2, but I will leave the link to that, because if you have built his VMU, you can get Duke3d and Quake on there. So yeah, as you might know, or as you probably do know, that both those games are 30 years old today. Not today, this year. April is the anniversary of Duke Nukem 3D. I was a real crazy fan of Duke Nukem 3D for a couple of years anyway. And then when I got my graphics, my Voodoo 2, then I sort of switched over to Quake quite a bit. But the scene had sort of petered out a little bit by '98 on Duke Nukem because of the massive delays. George Broussard. I shouldn't really say anything bad about him because no, I'm not going to go into it. But you know the story. If you know, you know. Yeah, that was it. Short video. So Duke Nukem 3D and Quake running on the Crock Pocket and various other devices. So anyway, thanks for watching.